Let's dive into some mobility in those first few weeks postpartum. I encourage you to sit on a couch or on your bed. You can have your baby right next to you. They're likely going to be sleeping. And this is where you can just add in a little bit of mobility to your day because of how many chronic positions and postures that you're in with baby. We get really tight. So sit on the edge of the bed or your couch, and I want you to start with a seated cat-cow variation. So you're going to do that thoracic extension and then flexion, really rounding that spine. And I want you to think about this is a great time to also do some of your breath work. So nice deep breath in, and then exhale, round your back. So you can pump back and forth in this cat-cow seated position. If you're able to hold on to the edge of the couch or the bed, you're going to get a little bit more in your chest, a little bit more movement in that spine. But if you don't have that ability, just pumping back and forth is going to be great. So that's the flexion and extension of your spine. The next one I want you to do is put your hands out in front of you, and you're going to stay anchored. So you're going to keep your pelvis anchored to the couch or the bed, and then you're going to rotate and open up your mid-back. So this is now thoracic rotation, and you can alternate between both sides. This is almost like on the ground when you do an open book stretch. You can either hold or just do reps of it. And again, you're not bringing your pelvis with you. You're staying centered so you get most of that rotation through your spine. The next one I want you to do is chest to the ceiling. So your arms can be straight out to your side like a Y, or you can bend them and lift your chest up, especially on the inhale. So inhale. Even there, you can lengthen your arms and play around with opening up your chest because you're so rounded around your new baby. Open up. You can bend from side to side. Just getting some of that movement. Now, the next one I want you to do are swimmers. So you're going to take your hands, place them behind your head. Just this alone, you're likely to feel a lot of stretch in your shoulders and in your pec. And now you're going to pretend like you're doing the front stroke. So you're just getting a lot of different movements in that upper body. I did front, and now I'm going to do backstroke with these swimmers. That's the mobility while you're seated for your spine. Now we can get to your hips where you can either just kind of scoot back on your couch or on your bed, or you can come down to the ground. So I'm going to come down to the ground in this situation, and I'm going to place one leg in front of the other. So I'm not quite crossing my legs like this. One leg is in front of the other, and then I'm just gently going to lean forward. If you can reach your forearms, great. If that's too much of a stretch, come up onto your hands. You can go from side all the way over to the other side on your hands or on your forearms. You can use this as a time to reach up overhead and lean from side to side, and then switch up legs. Get the other glute, the other hip. Use your breath here. The exhale allows you to sink deeper. And then while you're here, if you're on the bed or on the ground, you can just bring your legs out in front of you and just do a gentle reach forward. All of these movements are wonderful for you to begin postpartum because of, again, all the chronic positions that we're in, and they are absolutely safe to be doing. So if anything feels a little off, definitely avoid it. But I encourage you to fit in as much as you can in the first 2 weeks. Even though we say we want you to rest and we encourage no movement, we're talking about things like walks. This type of movement with mobility is absolutely encouraged, and we recommend that you do it.